Okay, if you are in 7 Excel, we are working from the Advanced 2 textbook. If you are in Math 8, we are working from the Course 3 textbook. We are doing the Chapter 5 review, and we are focusing on 5.1, which can be found on page 233. Now, lesson 5.1 focuses on solving systems of equations with graphing. So we're going to be focusing on solving systems of equations with graphing. Okay, so the book gives us a system that looks like this. Y equals negative 2x. And minus 3x plus y equals 5. Okay, and they ask us to solve this system of equations by using graphing. Well, we know that to graph an equation, it needs to be in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. We know that m is our slope, and b is our y-intercept. So let's take a look at each of these equations. Make sure that they are in slope-intercept form so that we can graph them. So we have y equals negative 2x. Is this in y equals mx plus b format? Well, I see my y's, my equals, my m's, and my x's, but where is that plus b? It's there. It's just invisible. Remember, if you can't see it, it's invisible. That's because it's plus 0. So yes, this first equation is written in slope-intercept form. That's kind of nice. So let's take a look at our second equation. Minus 3x plus y equals 5. We need this to be in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. This is not in slope-intercept form. So to do that, we need to rework this equation. We need to isolate y, just like here. So we need y by itself. So I need to get rid of this negative 3x. So I'm going to add 3x. What I do to one side, I must do to the other. So these guys cancel, and I've got y equals 3x plus 5. Let's slide that on over here. Y equals 3x plus 5. Would you look at that? It looks like it is in y equals mx plus b format. Very nice. So now let's graph these guys. Okay. So my first equation right here, my y-intercept is 0. This is my starting point. Where it crosses my y-axis is at 0. My slope is negative, which means it's going to go down, and it's negative 2 over 1. I'm going to go down 2 over 1. Down 2 over 1. Down 2 over 1. And you know what? I'm going to go in the other direction just for good measure. So this green line represents this equation. Okay, now let's take a look at our second equation. My y-intercept is positive 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My y-intercept is positive 5. My slope is positive. That means it's going to go up. And I'm going to go up 3 and over 1. Up 3 and over 1. And for good measure, I'm going to follow it the other direction. So this line represents this equation. Where the two lines intersect is my solution. And it looks like my solution is -1, 2. So this is what we're doing today. They're going to give us a system of equations. Remember, a system is more than one. We need to make sure that each equation is in slope-intercept form. If one of the equations is not, we're going to have to rework it so that it is in slope-intercept form. Then we take a look at our y-intercept. Then is our slope positive or negative? And then the slope itself. Where the two lines intersect is our solution. So that's what we're doing today.